There are many studies that show that there are hardly damaging health effects directly linked to drinking milk. We barely absorb the calcium that comes from cow's milk. It actually increases calcium loss, so it doesn't help us at all. It can cause osteoporosis because of the effect it has on weakening of our bones. It is known now that a whole food plant based diet is your best cancer fighter. Why would you consume anything that feeds cancer cells? I don't know about you, but that sounds ridiculous to want to feed any form of cancer. This is not only concern for prostate cancer. There are many other cancers that are linked to drinking milk and eating dairy. Why not fight cancer instead? It all comes down to your body being either acidic or alkaline. What does this all mean? Acidic is when your body is in a state that will promote cancer growth, weight gain, heart disease, and a host of all kinds of unhealthy issues. And alkaline is when your body is in a positive state to combat negative cells and promote better health. By eating a plant based whole food diet, not consuming meat or dairy, your body remains in an alkaline state. Oh, wait, milk is linked to another form of cancer? Yes, it is. Milk is linked to all kinds of cancers and diseases. We all know that cancer is part of genetics, but more importantly, what we put into our bodies will greatly increase our chances of that cancer turning into something bad. When drinking milk, it helps feed cancer cells. So if you want to avoid getting cancer as much as you can, you should take the step and follow a plant-based diet and go vegan, not vegetarian. Milk has bovine growth hormone, which is directly linked to cancer. Sure, you may not have cancer or any form of disease right now, but it is highly likely you will develop something serious in your future. Remember, whatever you put in your body will either feed or fight cancer cells. Milk causes lactose intolerance. Well, this is easy. We are not meant to consume cow's milk. Cow's milk is made for baby calves, not for humans. With all the hormones that are fed to cows, no wonder drinking milk causes acne in a lot of people. Why the heck would you want to consume shit that is pumped full of hormones? Put good things in your mouth instead, and your body will thank you for it. For more on that, go check out Brian Turner's channel. He is a perfect example of someone who ate meat and dairy, had acne, and then switched to a plant-based diet. He shows how he cured his severe acne with a vegan diet. Milk is full of cholesterol. Despite what you may have heard or what you might believe, the fact is that we do not require any cholesterol in our diet at all. Nobody does ever. Every single thing we eat gets converted into cholesterol in our liver. Here are some foods that raise your good cholesterol and lower your bad cholesterol. Use extra virgin olive oil for your oils and fats when you are cooking. Make sure the heat is at low temperatures because the oil breaks down when the temperature is at a high heat. Use the oils in salads, sauces, and to flavor your food when it's cooked. Beans and legumes are great sources of soluble fiber. Go for fresh, dry beans over canned beans whenever possible because the canned beans have half as much folate as the dry beans. Use beans and legumes as great side dishes. And also, canned beans are full of BPAs. Whole grains contain soluble fiber. High fiber fruits are great and tasty. You can slice them up and stir them into cereal or put them in oatmeal. You can throw them in the blender and create great tasty smoothies. They're just as good for either plain for an afternoon snack or a good treat after dinner. Make sure when you're buying flax seeds that you buy them already grounded up because whole flax seeds are almost impossible for your body to break down and pass through your body pretty much in the same form as when you ate them. And their nutrients don't get processed in your body like grounded up seeds. Use flax seeds in your cereal, oatmeal, salads, dips, and even smoothies. Nuts are high in fiber and contain a substance called plant sterols. Plant sterols block the absorption of cholesterol in your body. Eat about an ounce or two for a snack or incorporate them in a meal if you're watching your calories, Keep your nut portions in check with a measuring cup or scale. Chia seeds are a good source of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and other healthy nutrients. Chia seeds help decrease blood pressure. Just like flax seeds, chia seeds are great when added to cereals, oatmeals, dips, salads, or smoothies. Try adding chia seeds to your baked goods in place of eggs. Avocados are high in folate, a healthy monounsaturated fat. It reduces your risk of stroke, heart attack, and heart disease. They're also filled with lots of fiber. You can add avocados to soups, salads, chilies, or sandwiches, even in a smoothie. An alternative to meat: when people eat less meat, their bad cholesterol levels will decrease and their good cholesterol levels will increase. Incorporating soy into your vegan diet is a great way to have your cholesterol where you want to be. Tofu, tempeh, and soy milk alternatives are some examples of soy. We are not meant to consume cow's milk, so a lot of younger children have allergies and asthma due to drinking and eating dairy. You might be asking yourself, why would cow's milk cause allergies? Well, let's look at what's in cow's milk. Cow's milk has steroids and hormones, infected udders that are extremely painful for the cows, that they develop blood cells and pus that goes into the milk. Yuck! That milk you enjoyed earlier today was full of blood and pus. To top it all off, that same glass of milk was pumped full of antibiotics, non-human grade steroids, and hormones. Milk allergy symptoms include hives, upset stomach, vomiting, bloody stools, and anaphylaxis. Anaphylaxis is a rare life-threatening reaction that impairs breathing and can send the body into shock. So how can we avoid milk allergies? Simple, by avoiding milk and dairy products. With all the hormones that are put into cows, this causes weight gain in a lot of people, even with non-fat milks. Because cow's milk is made for baby cows. So just look at how big a cow is. What makes you think that that drink is made for human consumption? It really is not. Think about it. Still not convinced that you shouldn't be consuming dairy? Please check out the links in the description for more in-depth information about why you should avoid milk and dairy products at all costs, and decide for yourself. We are not meant to consume dairy. That's why so many people are lactose intolerant and or get acne when consuming dairy. We are taught to believe this horrible lie on how milk is good for us, but in reality, it's plain poison in our bodies. The only milk that humans are made to consume is breast milk from our mothers when we are babies. You don't have to take my word for it. Do your own research and you will find overwhelming evidence showing how cow's milk negatively impacts our health. Imagine how humans would feel if all they were made to do was to give milk for other animals to drink. To me, this looks really ridiculous how a calf is drinking breast milk from a human. Like, come on, that just doesn't make sense. So why are we doing it? Why are we drinking milk from cows? Have these women chained up, not being able to move, can't turn around, because all they are meant to do is give milk for a baby cow. That seems ridiculous, but yet, here we are. That's what we're doing to all the cows in the world. We seem to think that we should be giving our newborn babies or our 1-year-olds milk that comes from cows. In reality, it just looks really goddamn stupid. Look at this picture. I mean, just look at it. That's pretty much what we're doing, and that's not right. We need to be giving our babies milk from a breast that come from humans. Cows are tortured and their calves are taken away from their mothers right from birth so you can consume your favorite pus antibiotic hormone drink. Imagine you just gave birth and your child was taken away from you. Why would you want to be a part of something so tragic and horrible? Cows are continually raped so that they can keep producing milk. And cows can't even move or walk around because they're just chained there ready to be either eaten or tortured. Cows are branded, their skins are being burned, their tails are being cut off with no anesthetic or any pain reliever. This is extremely painful. Imagine you just gave birth and your child was taken away from you. Or you're being burnt all the time, tied up, tortured, giving no pain medications, nothing to help with any kind of pain. Why would you want to be a part of something so tragic and horrible? We need to get this message out there. Please help me spread the word so we can make ourselves healthier and to stop the horrible abuse of these animals. Calming questions you might be asking yourself right now. You can drink vegan milk alternatives. They come in all kinds of flavors such as plain, chocolate, vanilla, and even strawberry. They taste amazing, and you can use them exactly the way you would as for cow's milk. There are a bunch of different kinds of vegan milks such as soy, rice, almond, coconut, and hemp milks. There are many more vegan milks that you can get. All you gotta do is look around and see for yourself. I would say there's no problem getting calcium on a vegan diet. You get vitamin D from the sun. That's your best source of vitamin D. If you don't get enough sun, you can supplement with vitamin D. It's not only about the milk, it's about all the dairy as well, such as yogurt, cheese, desserts that have dairy in them, and processed food. You can find delicious vegan alternatives for all your favorite vegan foods. Here are some examples. All kinds of vegan meat alternatives, vegan cheese, and even vegan pizzas.